Greetings. Hello, hello. The time is now. The time is now. Let's wait for some more people to get in. 8 things you need to do immediately because your exodus is now. 2021 is all about your supreme level up. So let's talk about it as we make our way in. Let me know where you're from in the chat. Let's talk about it, you all. The time is now. In terms of you living your best life, hit that thumbs up button for me as well while you guys wait. I appreciate you. Hi, Andrea. All right. Hi, Lakeisha. Hey, hey. Okay, so we have Miami in the house. Beautiful. Again, those of you watching back, skip to about 2 minutes and we'll get started around then. We have to talk, y'all. Your exodus is now for 2021, right? 2021 is the year of your exodus. And right now we need to be planting the seeds. We need to be planting the seeds. I have my notes here in front of me because we are going to go in. Okay, we have Harlem in the house. Beautiful, beautiful. How can we become more self-sufficient and self-reliant, y'all? It's about that time. How can we become more self-sufficient and self-reliant? This is about your level up. This is about your lifestyle upgrade, right? So your exodus is now. 8 things you need to know. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right. First things first, this is going to show up on a spectrum. So your exodus for a group, your exodus may be simply a lifestyle upgrade. For some of you, it may involve moving to a whole new country. For many of you, it may involve growing your own food, buying property, and so on and so forth, okay? So for everyone, it's going to show up differently, but I want to go through some important points to really rev you up, okay, and inspire you, because the time is now. The time is now, all right? So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's wait for some more people to get in, though. Can I get some more thumbs up? I appreciate you guys so much. I have so many different videos I want to post this weekend and next week, so stay tuned. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you're notified when I come live. All right, so we have people making their way in. So happy to have you. Welcome. To those of you who are new, do hit that subscribe button. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let me know where you're from. I want to get to know all of you, every single one of you. Welcome. Welcome to Floral Moon TV. So let's check in. Planning your exodus for 2020. Wow. Where we find ways to wean ourselves off of the system, right? That's the point. These governmental systems, and this is global, not just talking about the States. We're talking about globally, all right? How can you wean yourself off of these systems? Governmentally, right? The medical industry and big pharma, right? How can we become more self-sufficient? The food and dairy industry. How can you produce your own food, right? Let's talk about it. First things first. Number 1, buy your seeds. Okay, make sure they're non-GMO, but buy your seeds ASAP. You can find them online. Purchase as many seeds as you can. It is inexpensive. Save your seeds. You know, if you're eating fruit and produce, save your seeds. Collect seeds, all right? Stock up on your seeds. Let's talk about it. Growing your own food. Learn how to grow your own food and produce. Study horticulture, right? Agriculture. How can you begin to work with the land, your land, taking your land back? Taking your land back is taking your power back, is it not? This allows you to again, wean yourself off of dependency. Okay, let's talk about it. Number two, focus on establishing, let's talk about it. Focus on establishing passive income. Okay, 2021 is the year of passive income, where you are making money in your sleep. Okay, you don't have to worry about this and that and clocking in. You make your money in your sleep, investments, drop shipping, e-commerce, right? There's so many different opportunities that are out there. We're going to talk about them on Patreon. We'll talk about that as well. But there's so many different opportunities for you to engage in terms of passive income. Passive income is going to be the backbone, all right? Passive income, all right? Number 3, studying holistic remedies so you don't have to run to the doctor every time you have an ache or pain, okay? Studying holistic remedies, oils, essential oils, spices, herbs to address your ailments, yes? Studying holistic therapies like acupressure and so on. Self-reliant, self-sufficient. Can I get an amen? Can I get something in the comments? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Number 3, or number 4, number 4, purchasing land and property, all right? Purchasing land or property. This is an investment. And the fact that we even have to talk about purchasing land is part of the system, because we know that the land it cannot be owned. But, you know, in order to beat the system for what it is, it's important that you own, all right? So start making plans and come up with a solid game plan in terms of you owning land, owning property, and so on. Share this with your friends and your family. It's time to become more self-sufficient, because there's going to be an inevitable fall of these systems, right? So we want to counter that and rise. This is the only way that this can happen. So we have to counter it. Purchase land and or property. Work with your land. If you own land now, start to cultivate it, start to work with your land, okay? Growing your produce and so on. So again, some of you may need to work towards owning property and or land, and some of you are ready to take it to the next level. Wherever you are on that spectrum, now is the time, okay? The next one is strengthening community, connecting with like-minded individuals. There's going to be a significant divide, all right? There's inevitably, it's already happening. So you want to make sure your community is succinct. You want to make sure you're networking and connecting with those who are like-minded. Okay, birds of a feather flock together. It's time to level up for 2021. All right. This also involves the next one, which talks about cutting off the narcissists, cutting off the toxic people from your circle, from your life. Get rid of them. It's been pruning season. But here is your reminder. If you're going to do any of these things, you must cut them off. Cut off the narcs, y'all. Hi, Canny. Cut them off. Cut them off. This part is so important. So I'm going to take some time with this one. Cut off these toxic people from your life. I don't care who they are. It's time to withdraw. Okay, so the exodus also involves these compromised circles and groups and relationships and dynamics. The exodus is now. Okay, call it quits and move on. Move on. It's time to move forward. Last but not least, let God lead. Let God lead. Okay, let go of politics, in other words. The brainwashing of politics is what I like to call them, because they're tricks. Okay, politicians they really master the art and the craft of lying to you. So the best thing to do is withdraw from it altogether and understand that these politicians are not your God. They're not going to save you. They have not thus far. Take some time to reflect on your year. Take some time to truly reflect on your year. Okay, and understand that politicians don't do anything for you. In fact, they imprison you because you're giving them way too much of your power. So guess what? Guess what? This is your exodus. This is your exodus. All right. Let go of the political agendas. Let go of the brainwashing. Just let go of all of that manipulation, y'all. All right. It's time to come into your true worthiness. And 2021 is a year of your exodus, is the year of your exodus. Making it official. Let's see. I want to take a look at some of you guys' comments here. I went to, okay, we'll talk about that, Drea. The politicians, yeah, they're definitely in, okay, I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it in another broadcast. I don't want to bring that up in this particular session here. But so this is what I have for you guys, okay? Start making plans. Again, passive income, investing, okay? Investing in property, in land, learning to flip your investments as well. Allow your money to work for you, and so on and so forth. High yielding dividends and so on. So becoming more self-reliant, becoming more self-sufficient is the way of your future, your exodus. All right. It's time to leave the trap of this matrix. 2021. It's time. All right, you guys, I'll be on later today. I want to give you some more material on narcissism, because there's another download that's come through very clearly for those of you who are dealing with toxic individuals that you may need to understand so you can navigate, okay? So set your post notifications for that. If you're watching this back, hit that thumbs up button for me. I appreciate you so much. To those of you who are new on my channel, please make yourselves known in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, I added a new tier for those of you who want to make your exodus for 2021. It is called the Passion Flower tier. It's the cheapest tier I have on my platform, simply because it's about this. It's about connecting with like-minded individuals, as well as making plans in terms of leveling up, becoming more self-reliant and self-sufficient. So if you're wanting to engage a communal effort, right, a group effort in making this happen, then join us over on Patreon. Candy, hi, I'm so happy to have you. Welcome, welcome. Just to note though, the Passion Flower tier does not involve the rest of the content. It's specifically exclusive to the Exodus for 2021. I have a lot of members who are wanting to leave the country, who are really making their Exodus. And again, it's on a spectrum where some people are leaving, moving up, and literally taking their life to new land, new countries, where there are some people who are simply wanting to make changes, who are wanting to alter their lifestyle in ways that empower them. So everyone is welcome, all right? It's meant to empower you and prepare you, because it's about to get real. Again, as everything else falls, you don't want to fall with it, okay? So you want to rise. You want to rise amongst the chaos. So I invite you because I have no choice but to rise. So consider joining Patreon. You're so welcome. Thank you guys for joining me. And I'll see you very soon. You have my love. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one, you have my information over on my website. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I'll be back on later tonight. All right. Have a good night. Bye.